So they're one of the worst kinds of undead in that they were once bastions of hope and light, and then they broke their oaths and were swallowed up by the misfortune that caused. And then obviously now they're evil and seek vengeance or whatever it is on the world around them. So let's see, that's some good basic info. 21. You also know that Death Knights are sturdier than most undead. They can actually how much do I want to say? They're definitely intelligent. They maintain their minds. They don't turn mindless. In fact, there's no record that you're aware of a Death Knight losing its mind. Even liches eventually lose their mind and turn into what's something called a demi-lich, but that's something else entirely. And finally, the biggest thing, even though a Death Knight has fallen and broke their oath, their power is so great to maintain their form in death that they can still call upon holy magic as an undead.
Oh, that's scary. So you could have a Death Knight doing guiding lights and stuff like that? Guiding bolts?
Yep. And I'm not gonna... I don't want to spoil too much, but you guys saw the Death Knight that I had, right?
I did. I don't think Nick did.
I didn't.
Oh. Well, I'm having a Death Knight that's basically going to be a recurring villain. I want there to be a couple of recurring villains, right? And especially ones that are immortal, like he is. Oh shit! I just said that, didn't I? All right, you know that Death Knights, like liches, can reform their bodies when they're destroyed.
So long as their whatever it's called isn't touched, right?
Their phylactery isn't.
Yeah.
Phylactery. So Death Knights are immortal. So so like that, if for whatever reason, whether we move on to another story or this party is wiped, he can totally come back and still be a threat to the next party, even 100 years later. Like that's the way demons are too. Say a party defeats them, demons are usually, if a demon is killed on the material plane, it's not like they just die, but they're usually restrained from coming back for 101 years. Specific, I know.
Really specific, like damn.
And when they come back, it's 101 years, their target's usually dead. So they usually then hunt the children.
I could see that.
Yeah, they usually go for the descendants.
What's the famous one that, you know, have you ever read the Drizzt Do'Urden series?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, bro.
That's fine. I retract my comment.
Yeah, I know almost nothing about the lore. Everything I know, I learned from playing as a player.
I wonder if we're ever gonna encounter any Dro on the surface.
Gonna encounter who?
Dro.
Oh. You mean Drow?
Same thing, splitting hairs.
No, it's definitely Drow. There are Drow on the surface. In fact, no, never mind.
Making small notes.
Fuck it, I let it slip. The boss is a Drow.
Yay.
Well, you didn't have to tell that.
Well, I mean, the only way the rest of the party's gonna find out is if they watch my stream.
What do you mean?
He's still streaming.
I'm streaming. I'm
Wow.
streaming the map making process.
Okay. Yep. Spoiler warning.
I mean, but they'd have to be very specific and watch the designing D&D map campaigns, which is only going to be up for about 4 hours. So
Right. Well, spoiler warning for everyone who's watching. Sorry.
no
I didn't
one's
realize you were
no
still
one-
streaming.
No one's watching. So
I didn't
Oh.
either. It was like, so we've just been having this hilarious conversation and did not know there could be possible onlookers. Thanks, Colin.
No, I only just started streaming. Like just
Yeah.
because I started painting.
Alright, well, just in case anyone watches the recording, sorry for the spoiler without
No,
the
like
warning.
I really doubt anyone's going to be watching at this time. Like
He's
nobody.
He's not setting a VOD up.
Yeah,
This is just gonna show live and then it's gonna be gone forever.
pretty much. Yeah.
So if
God,
they
this
weren't
fucking
listening
tank.
as of right now, then they've never heard it.
Yeah.
It's got like a 3-minute delay or something.
Right,
It's about
right, I
15
know.
seconds.
But
Alright, so this is a nice high-res map that I'm making so that we can really blow this shit up, alright?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of sprites and shit that you can litter the maps with if you feel like it.
probably not gonna feel like it. I might allow you to do it, but I'm not gonna.
Yay. Just be like, I want a cave here, I want trees here, I want pathing here.
Yeah, like I don't mind putting down a map, drawing the fog of war, but I'm not gonna. I'm not
by
gonna
all
be
means.
all like,
No, by all
here, let me
means,
just
like,
litter this shit.
You're not gonna pull a Mercer
No.
and have like the giant notepad paper where he just pulls out a different level every time.
Yeah, no, that was.
Well, that's technically
ridiculous.
what we're doing right now, or he's
Well,
doing for me.
Yeah, but if you want to take a look at the stream in a little bit and tell me what you want in this map, like I can make very
Oh no,
specific
no, no,
ones.
you, it's all on you, bro. I have no preference.
I have a crypt element that my friend just sent me. Do you want me to use it?
Sure, I've actually been meaning for you guys to go to the Thardress crypt. Do you know why?
No.
Probably something to do with an Immortal Death Knight.
Yeah, that'll be a good like staging area for him. But the second party I ever DM'd for, they died in there.
Oh,
Ever
so
since I've been wanting to get the players to go back and
we're
see
gonna
their
fight the
characters as
undead
zombies.
corpse of the yeah.
Yep.
So we're just gonna come in on a Death Knight, cracking a cold one.
Yep.
He's gonna be like, "Oh, come on, you guys,
I don't think Colin
fuck."
was there for that joke earlier.
Probably not.
Please tell me you got the joke.
Nope.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah. It was the necrophilia joke from earlier.
Oh, yeah. The funny part is I fucking just recently found a zombie porno that was so fucking funny.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
It's a Dujin.
Yep, I'm ashamed of myself.
It's the one with the high school chick, and she just like the guy wets himself and she just starts blowing him, and she defends him at the end.
Yep.
Yep. That's one of my new favorite Dujin. It's fucking
Excuse
glorious.
me while I hate my life because I recognized what you were talking about. Alright, I'm just making pathing now if you want to have some feedback.
Make sure there's no hallway that's smaller than 2 blocks.
I don't have the grid overlay.
Right, but I mean, just keep that in mind for sizing.
Oh, no, I'm making, like, paths, and, like, I'm making a forest right now.
He's still on
Alright,
the world.
that's actually the only thing I have is I have a forest.
Yeah, no, you
If
said
you want,
had
after I'm done
one.
with this, when I'm done with this dungeon, I'll show you guys what the forest looks like.
I think I've done 12 laps of Orgrimmar now.
Yeah, you gotta stop. Your character's gonna have like an aneurysm at this rate.
No, I'm riding a Swift White Hawk Strider.
Your chicken's gonna fucking die.
I did the first half on a mammoth.
Alright, fair enough.
I've changed mounts. I'm taking into account mount stability. That's how
Wow.
bored I am.
What are you, DPS?
No, I'm not even. I'm a healer. I'm not even queued right now. I'm talking. So
It's a thing
I
we
wouldn't
do.
be paying attention to healing, and I'd let people die. So I'm just not doing anything right now.
Oh, I'm able to do it.
I'm able to. I just don't feel like it.
Oh, yeah.
You can ask Colin. I used to raid heal for him.
Eh.
Oh, fuck you. I topped those charts.
I'm talking about the times you
Oh,
let
weren't
people
you
die.
the...
Oh,
Weren't
yeah,
you the
those
guy
are funny.
who...
I will purposely let people die if they're dicks.
Was Nick the guy who came with us when we were doing the thing with my paladin?
No, don't think so.
No, that was someone else?
Doing the
Yeah,
thing with your
I've
paladin?
never met you before the D&D game.
Oh, okay.
Doing the thing with your paladin?
Yeah, remember we were running Hellfire Citadel, you, me, Brock, and some druid.
Was he an asshole?
No, but you were insisting that I give up healing because he wanted to. And it was like first time druid DPS.
Oh, no, that was Cass.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Kaz the Jackass, as I call him.
Oh, behave.
Oh, well, the only jackass I
Fuck
felt was
Kaz.
you guys were like, hey, I know that you're just learning how to heal again because you're just getting back onto WoW, but could you, like, not heal?
All I can say is fuck Kaz.
The salt is real.
And everything he stands for.
Well, then you're welcome for taking his favorite role from him.
Like,
Yeah, I'm working on something
I
now.
utterly despise him.
Well, he didn't do anything wrong. The only thing he did wrong is he wanted to take healing away from me, and that was a mistake.
Oh shit, this is
Well,
backwards.
I've tried to game with him for years. And yeah, every time I've tried, I can't stand him. He's a fucking idiot, he's a dick, he's a jackass.
Dude, I could literally put up with anything if that person was playing Evolve. You have no... I have such a gamer boner for that thing. It's so good.
I'm now riding an armored Razorback. It's now piggy lap time.
Wow. God, I hate crossing the bridge. This fucking boss is annoying.
Oh, I can ride my Raptors again.
Alright, well, just let me know when you're interested in watching. Nick, can you shoot him a link to my stream?
No, like I said, you don't have to show me. I totally have faith in you. It's just, I just wanted to show you the one forest I do have.
I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand roll and see what I get.
I do not have crayons.
Just cause.
I think I have pencil crayons.
I actually rolled a 17.
You mean you rolled a 19 and you got a 17?
Yeah, I rolled a 19, got a 17. I'm surprised that sleight of hand, that I could have actually probably gotten away with something there.
Alright, one more dungeon and I'll probably level to 90.
I'll say, if you say, and then I get off, I'll say, you've said that about 8 times tonight.
What? No.
Yeah, you had that.
Last time I was leveling to
until I go
89.
bed. No, I was saying, if you
Oh.
were saying it, and then I go to bed.
Oh,
I said,
yeah.
you said that 8 times already.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta actually hide something in the forest. I forgot there's a combat happening in another campaign I'm running. So I gotta hide that. Spoilers. Actually, you know what? If I just hide this one token, then it's no longer a spoiler. It's just a history lesson. Alright, if you guys look up near the top of this map, that's my one forest. That's literally all I could get off this program.
There we go.
Hmm.
I'm having to log back into it.
Also, if you guys want the lesson, the history lesson, this is the first time the party met the Death Knight. The before this, he was just a dragon rider, and they thought he was alive. This is the first time they saw him as what he was.
And Belger's there. How is Belger there and with us? Or is this from the
This
past?
is a history lesson.
This is from the past?
Mm-hmm.
And who is
Yeah,
this
what-
Clara? And
Clara is as Paul's old character. He was a warlock. He was a fairy warlock, actually. Har. And Enna is Logan's old character before Alexander.
and both of those died in that fight?
And they died to the dragon. The skeletal dragon.
Ah,
And Brunhilde is Belger's love, who he can no longer meet.
so I was wondering about that. Is that technically it's now, since he can't take it off, is that like attached to him via curse?
It's not. It's. I mean, it is kind of a curse effect, but it's not. But it's actually a more powerful magical item. So
That
it
was
doesn't.
originally
It
right
doesn't
on.
attune.
Well, we already
Even
knew
though
it.
it's stuck on him, it's not attuned to him?
Yeah, we already knew
Nope.
it didn't tune, so.
Yeah, I knew it didn't attune, but I could disattach, like, magically
You could if you
bound
knew
items.
about it. But
Yeah.
he's magic. But it's got a magical compulsion on it. He can't disobey while it's on, and he's already been informed that he can't. He's got to hide it and can't tell anyone he has it.
So hopefully at some point I notice his wounds regenerating too quickly and can Arcana check it.
Yeah.
But
Although he's still gonna
unfortunately,
try and
I'll be
hide
too
it.
busy trying to trick everyone in the party.
I see these stealth checks going well.
But yeah, if you want a history lesson, because that's some of the best part about D&D is the stories you get to make.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So this combat right here, they were traveling. They actually started up in Luskin, and this was basically it was supposed to be their boss fight. So, throughout their entire travels, they were being harassed by the Slad, and this was a Slad who had enslaved a group of trolls. That's what these big green things are. And they started combat not seeing the Death Knight or the Grey Slad. They only saw the trolls. And after the first round of combat, they saw the Grey Slad, and just in time to see him get impaled by the Death Knight's greatsword. And from there, the next turn, he killed like 2 of the trolls. And then the boss fight began, basically. The problem is Clara decided that she wasn't going to fight, so she hung out in the ethereal plane where no one could touch her or see her, and where she couldn't help the party. And the Death Knight can use magic, and Belger's one weakness is magic, his wisdom saves, right? So it fucking used hold person, and he could no longer move. So he just instantly got gibbed after that. And then Enna went down shortly after. And yeah, so since they failed that fight, instead of killing them, like I should have, like I said, they had defeated this Death Knight once before because he was planning to use a white dragon. So I decided to make him a vindictive fuck. So instead of just killing them outright, he decided to toy with them and stole Brunhilde away and threw them into a forest where they got lost. And once they found their way to him, then of course they found the skeletal dragon.
And that's where I came in.
And that is where you guys came in, and you got to see the party fucking perish.
It was a good fight.
So that is literally the events that led up to you guys actually getting in here. Ta-da! So this was actually a really important fight. If they had won this fight, then the story would have taken a completely different path.
But because Clara decided not to help, she did.
Well, it was both that and because he failed the save against his hold person. Hold person is one of those spells where you get to save every turn, and he just could not break free.
Until he died.
Until I stuck a greatsword in his chest.
I need to find some time to use my spells. Like, the spells that aren't damaging.
Yeah, that's the problem I found with my Warlock, is I'd rather save my spell slots for the damage spell, so I don't actually get anything like Fly.
I could find uses for it, and just, like, work with more Eldritch Blasts and stuff like that for damage.
Oh, here's something you need to get right away. Like, the next time you get a new spell known, you need to get Dimension Door.
I have it.
Oh. Then you need to use it.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I need to use those more. Like, what did you have in mind? Like, you're just like, I got good news for you. You need this. I have it.
Well, it's just because I just used it. It was great. The DM in my campaign where I'm a player, a Warlock, is Paul. And so he's actually trying his hand at traps. So after a boss fight, he destroyed the stairs that were our way out and then started filling the room with smoke. And I was just like, nope, Dimension Door.
You just grabbed somebody and took them with you?
Yep.
So basically, I could take Belger with me. I'm forming like a nice friendship with Belger, depending on so far, slowly.
Yeah.
Given that we've only known each other for a couple days, we've helped each other a little bit.
Yep.
Gotten high together.
Oh man, I can't wait to see how he lets loose. Cause the way of the Totem Warrior is refined spiritual control, and now he is completely snapped. It's gonna be
He has no
hot.
inhibitions whatsoever.
Yep. Like, in all honesty, Chad should be trying to get him killed right now. Like, not literally, but like he should be trying to rush the Aetherweave house and just fucking throw himself against the walls and the guards. He wouldn't make it very far, but you know.
Good old Sprite Dart trying to save his life. Smartest one of the group finally realizing what's about to go down.
Yeah, it's so great that he's the smartest character. Like, I'm just totally gonna have to have him start outwitting you, you guys.
I
I'm
think I
fine
was
with
the
that.
smartest character before Sprite Dart was introduced.
No.
No, you
I was.
guys were like tied.
Oh yeah, we were tied. 12 and 12, yeah.
Fuck, I hate when I'm getting slowed and then the AoE fire. Made it.
At least you're not
I'm
a
now
druid.
riding my death wheel around the city.
Your death what?
Death wheel.
Death weave?
Death wheel. I mount.
Oh. Oh. Get some, punk?
You're wrecked, punk. So you think I'll ever, since he's classified as a familiar, you think I'll ever get to the point where he will help me with spells like touch spells and stuff?
He could probably do that already.
I'm saying, like, when I say that, I mean when he'll ever actually want to. Since we just met, we're still like, he likes me. I give him food.
He likes me,
I scratch
he
his
likes me
ears.
not. He likes me, he likes me not.
Alright,
Eh?
so this forest is slowly starting to get fleshed out.
So yeah, I still can't wait. The next time I see Colin's character, I have to regrow the flower.
Yeah, don't regrow it on my character as he is now, though.
No, next time I see your actual character, like the one I know.
Yeah. No one bothered to perception check that, by the way. Like, Alexander, like, winked at me, but I was like, ooh.
Alexander winked and knew what?
No, he winked and, because he already knew who my character was.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah, that's why one of the reasons why.
I'm preoccupied to be examining anything right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking tired too. I don't know how well my healing is doing right now, but I'm so close to leveling. Like if this dungeon doesn't level me, the next one will. I'm 67% of the way there.
67%, you will get up to 96% off that dungeon.
Well, I've got 3 bars of rest XP.
Oh, if you have rest, you'll get to 98.
You think? I've got 2 bosses left.
No, 2 bosses. I thought it was a fresh dungeon. You'll
Oh,
probably
no.
be getting to 90 then, or 90%.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I can just leave the dungeon as soon as I hit 90. I'm feeling like that kind of an asshole right now.
Yeah, I was talking about, I don't think, like, even if he shows up winking at me, I'm probably too preoccupied with trying to corral Bulger.
But yeah, you know what my favorite part about D&D is it doesn't matter what plans you set in motion. Like, if you plan for anything more than 15 minutes in advance, then you will not succeed.
It's
Yeah,
all about
Matt probably has
well you
so
can
many
ad-lib.
different contingencies because of those people.
Yeah, because, well, I'm talking about both sides, for DM and players.
Yeah, I was fully planned out all the way, like, how I'm gonna do things for a long time, and then you threw a cute monkey wrench, and I'm just like, I'm not mad. You just foiled all my plans. You foiling my plans?
Foiling your plans?
Foiling my plans?
Are ya?
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Hey Nick, do you want to take a look at the forest and tell me what you think? Give me some input.
Sure.
Thank
Why
you.
the fuck not? You've got me so excited for the next campaign that I can't actually sleep right now.
That is how I feel too.
Like, I want to see this boss. I'm not gonna say anything to them about what's coming up, but
Yeah.
I want to see this boss. I want to see where Sprite Dart's going. I want to see how a high Bulgar goes.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how Chad's gonna play that. He's my best role player for sure. Like, he really knows what he's doing.
Caught him off guard with that, bro.
Yeah.
I love how he roleplayed me just coming up and just draping across his back like, hi.
Yep.
I still feel so bad for Logan.
Why do you feel bad? That's like the best problem to have.
I'm laughing too much.
Yeah, it's a great problem, but he must hurt so much right now. From laughing.
Apparently,
so
he was talking about the delivery. I was like, I don't even know what I was doing. That was just natural. It just happened.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks nice. Oh god, I can hear myself.
I'm up to
on screen.
82%.
I turned the sound on for the stream and I can hear myself. And
Fuck, if I had turned in the quest, I probably would have leveled. Fuck. I have 2
That
quests,
sucks.
2 dungeon quests. Fuck. 82%.
I was taking into account that you hadn't done the levels. That would have put you at 90. 90%.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna be the best that no one ever was. I'm gonna do some pet battles.
I think he lost it when I started that earlier.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Fucking, and it's funny because that's what it is. Like, I'm surprised no one has made that joke at Blizzard. Like, I understand why they can't say it like officially, but I'm surprised like there's been no tweets, no forum posts where they're like, where they don't like sing that. Like the Blizzard employee, like community manager doesn't sing that. You know?
Yeah. Let me look on my Shadow Council server. If you get that person to 90, I have a 91 priest I can run with.
Well, this is a
Norvana.
priest, so you want to run double priests?
We could. I could run Druid. I could run Enhancement Shaman.
Oh, you have a bunch of 90s?
On this server, my Shadow Council server, I have a 93, a 91, a 91, a 90, a 90, an 81, a 73, a 45, and a 40.
Neat.
I have a shit
He's one of the
ton
only
of characters.
he's one of the only people I know of who can actually have alcoholic syndrome and actually level them.
Oh, I'm the same way. I've got 3 100s and like 4 characters between 90 and 100.
I have all the hundreds I need. I have 11 100s.
And then
I just don't
Alliance
ever
side
touch
on
them.
my Doomhammer server, I have my 100 Rogue, a 92 Paladin, a 91 Mage.
Yeah.
I guess I should cover this back up, huh?
Do you want to take a look at this tree? Please tell me you want to
Yes.
see this tree.
It's gonna put a happy little tree over here. Just a happy little. This will be our little secret.
Oh god, where's that dead tree sprite that I saw?
This doesn't. It looks good, but it's the art style is a little weird to me.
Eh.
I can see it being.
Iron Starlet, kill!
I'm going to get on Norvana. I haven't been on her in ages.
Wow.
I need
Fucking
this-
piece of shit.
I'm gonna send you the link to Norvana so you can see what her armor looks like. It looks really cute. I wish it would just show her standing there with her staff. Hey Colin, do you know how to, for the armory page, do you know how to make it change stance?
No. I don't know that. I don't use the armory.
That feel when you get a random dungeon in the middle of a pet battle.
This, like, it's a horrible pose, and it makes me very sad.
Oh, yeah. This isn't the dungeon where I have the quests for. Fuck me and my need to fucking have random dungeons. I am the worst kind of shitter.
I should probably do my
Oh,
dailies and
I
outlands.
I have an interesting question. What do you guys want to see in the dungeon in your D&D experience? I can't guarantee it'll be in the way you want it to, but
I just
like,
want my
be
monk to be
like,
able to hold his own in a fight without having to rely on someone to save his ass.
well, that's the life of a squish, I'm afraid. You're essentially a combat rogue.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Like, you do damage, and you're definitely much more consistent than, say, Belger. But, at the same time, you also have really low mods because you're dual wielding, so your damage is overall going to be lower, but you get the more attacks, of course.
Yeah.
So, for example, Belger gets all those mods because he's raging. You don't get any of that, but at the same time, you get advantage on almost every attack because you are going to be shadow stepping,
Yeah.
like every turn, and you got more attacks, which, to be fair, is more chances to crit and to miss, which is a big strength and weakness.
Yeah.
So that's something you're gonna have to be looking out for.
Alright, do you want to see this,
Whoa! Why did we just blow up?
who are you fighting?
Visor Jinbak. I've literally never died to him before.
Vizier?
He did cast detonate and it blew up the entire party, literally 100 to 0 in one cast.
Weird.
I got my boomerang on.
Gotta kill sap ads. I didn't see any ads. The fuck? Well, not like it matters. I'm not DPS. But yeah, so what do you guys want to see? Like, is there a specific enemy you'd want or a scenario?
I'm not picky.
Well, like for example, Paul was like, I want to see some bugbears, which are basically furry orcs.
I know what a bugbear is. I know what a bugbear is. Bugbears are a bunch of fucking assholes. That's what I know. Anyway, hey, do you actually want to get some input in on this when you get a chance? I'm just looking at
Somewhat.
like input on the map because I'm looking at it like I don't know if this will work for anything you have planned.
Well, give me the first one you make when you finish it, and
It's
we'll
done.
upload it. Okay, well, send it to my email. It's Medarius@live.
Can I just drop it to you through Skype?
Yeah, that'll work.
Save it out as a JPEG. Hopefully this doesn't get too retardedly sized.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die again. I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm doing nether wing dailies right now.
Yup. There we go. Poof. Dead. Wow, that's funny. Alright, well, time to drop from this party. Guess I won't be leveling tonight. Literally 100% to 0. I've never lost to that guy.
Oh, this image should be perfect. It's like only 63 megs as a Photoshop file.
63 megs.
As a Photoshop file.
I hope it shrinks.
I'm just trying to figure out why I can't save it out.
When he swaps it to JPEG from Photoshop, it'll shrink.
Yeah, I can just set the compression really high.
I found an egg. I got another one egg. I've hit the hallucinatory stage if I've
No
been
bigger
up
than
too
5
long.
megs? I got it.
Yeah, it can't be high. It can't be bigger than 5 megs.
I got it to 4.8. That's the smallest. Well, that's not the smallest I can make it, but that's the smallest while retaining quality. There you go.
4.9. That's cutting it close.
Bite me.
Hey, I'm not the one who's complaining. It's this program.
It's 4.81. I can still compress it further if needed.
You actually want it the size of a thumbnail?
Fucking ow.
He wants to make sure all of your work is just illegible. I thought of something. I want something I can actually use my reads every language ability on.
I mean, technically you already do.
What do I use it on?
Anything. Well, you're in Baldur's Gate, the largest city. You could just go to some section of the population where you don't recognize, where it's a foreign race to you, and just read.
I want it to actually mean something, not just, oh, that sign looks pretty.
Well, then you have to go somewhere. You understand most languages. Sylvan isn't usually written down. It's usually a spoken tongue. Alright, it uploaded. Let's see how it looks. I'll move us over to a place. Never mind, because I can open up a new page.
I have to remember how to get to the Netherwing flares.
Alright, check it out. Here is your tile. Or while I dropped it, it should show up eventually.
It's way up there.
Mapping dungeons. You will join the game in 12 seconds.
It is literally one square.
Yeah, I know. Where is it? I don't see. Oh, wow, there it is. Oh, okay. Sorry, if I had seen it, then I could do this. Yeah, look, it doesn't really. Oh, there it goes. There, it blew up pretty well. There you go. And I can move it to the map layer, and there's the grid.
Ta-da! Look at that.
So see, whatever you do is fine, and as long as it's 0.4. The only problem is I do have a limit. I don't know what that limit exactly is.
What? With
but
how
yeah.
much you can blow shit up?
No, with how much I can save in my library.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, just save them to your computer, and then can't you clear them out of your library if you need to?
No, that's the problem. I can't do that either, because if I delete it from the library, it'll delete any copy of it from the campaign. So essentially,
okay.
unless you want me to just use it once, I have to keep it in the library.
Well, I mean, this could be like just one element. Like I said, I literally threw this together in like half an hour.
Well, there you go. So now you know what you're doing works.
Yeah. Are the sprites alright? Because, I mean, fucking
Well, I
hell.
mean, you can see it. Take a look for yourself.
No, I mean, like, do they work with, like, thematically, I guess? Because, like, I tried to make it, like, look like the trees are dying the closer it gets to that crypt, so.
Oh, crypt. I don't see a crypt. Where
Top
is a
right.
crypt?
Top right.
Oh, there it is. The crypt looks a little out of place in the mountains, but
Oh, those are mountains. That's Plagueland.
oh. Well,
Yeah, no, I have to work on some of the textures, but yeah. I literally just found some, like, rotten leaves and used that for the ground over there.
well, that's the nice thing. I can. This is just your first work. If uh, if you don't care, we can just completely change it, replace it with something better.
Yeah, no, feel free. Like, if you can, like, I was actually
But now
trying to
we've but
find a good tileable, like, blight texture from, like, StarCraft for, like, Zerg. So I could put it around my
right.
shit. Because that's, like, something people recognize as do not walk on.
Why don't you use the blight from Warcraft 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some of that. What's it called? Corrupted soil?
Yeah, it would be that or blight. For Zerg, it's actually called creep.
Yeah.
Blight is actually the undead one.
Trying to find it. Let's see, blight textures. Let's go to CG textures and see if I can find some there. No mappable textures, so I'm gonna have to use. Let's see if I can find creep. Oh,
By the
oh
way,
hell
I don't
yeah!
know if either of you are getting Legacy of the Void, but I have it, so if you want to do Archon mode sometime, I'm down.
I just found
If when
the
I get
best.
it, I
The
haven't played. I was a big 2v2 person, and when my partner stopped, I stopped back in Wings of Liberty. But I have the collector's edition of
Oh, well, I'm
Heart
just
of the
bad.
Swarm.
I'm just really bad at the game.
Me
So,
too.
so if you want to do Archon mode, we can be bad together.
That'll be
Here,
fine.
go there for a second. Check out this blight texture I just found. Like, how perfect is this? Oh my god.
I just got Grandmaster Archaeologist. Bite me.
When, where, how hard?
Ooh, nice.
Right?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh man. I already have a copy of it. Never mind. Bring that into Photoshop. Boom. Oof, it's nice and big too.
And I hope, like, when I'm talking with the shopkeepers, it's coming across as awkward as I'm attempting to make it.
The shopkeeper? What?
When I'm talking to, like, shopkeepers and stuff, and I'm hoping it's coming across as awkward as I'm attempting to make it, because she's not used to being in cities or dealing with people like that, so...
Right, but shopkeepers are also used to, you know, talking to
Well,
all
I'm talking
kinds.
about, like the party realizing that I'm actually slightly socially retarded. Because I haven't dealt with people,
Right.
like, my entire life.
An outcast for her entire life. She's forcibly thrust upon a group of unsuspecting travelers.
I'm sorry, but when you say thrust like that, all I can think of is a chick thrusting her tits forward. Like arching her
Well,
back.
I kind of did that to Belger earlier.
I know, I'm surprised no one made a comment about that.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh god, I know what. All I could picture was that standard anime.
Cause yeah, I said you feel something soft on the back of your head.
I'm like, oh
No
my
one
god,
said
he made me hit
anything.
him with my tits.
No, as soon as you
No one
as
said
soon as,
anything.
no, as soon as you said that, I thought maybe the fairy dragon had like hopped on his head or something.
The fairy dragon is not soft.
Yeah, the fairy dragon is like
The
it's
fairy,
a scaly cat.
yeah, you can think of it as a lizard as far as texture.
I'm sorry, I can't. I've seen the fairy dragons from WoW, and they are just the cutest little shits.
Even those are scaly. They're the
No,
same. They would be the
no,
same
no, no, no,
texture.
no, no. You have you seen the chameleon mount? You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah, no, that son of a bitch is like he's fucking squishy. He's like made of marshmallows.
I guess, but he's still a lizard. He's still scaly. Like I believe me, I'm on your side. Fairy dragons are adorable, but you still they're still scaly. They're not gonna be soft and fuzzy.
Oh, I'm not saying soft and fuzzy. They're just squishy.
He is my squishy, and I shall call him my squishy.
Oh well, yeah. The World of Warcraft fairy dragons are a little squishier than the D&D ones. The D&D ones are like fucking beach body ready. You know?
Yeah.
Ah,
That ad system was so good. How far should
Buzzinga.
how far should the creep spread out? Like that far, ish.
Where?
Like about that far from the crypt, and then I just go in with the eraser and move it around a bit.
You mean like the same amount? Well, that's the thing. It's all a matter of scale. Like I can blow this up bigger. This looks pretty good. I could probably make it a lot bigger. So if you
Yeah,
wanna
when it was
like get
first showing up, we were like, it's so, and oh my god, it loaded in.
no, it didn't load in. I can control the size of it.
No, I mean, what I'm saying is when you first blew it up, it was super pixelated.
Oh yeah.
And then we're like, I don't
Yeah.
think we can, and then it popped in, and you're just like, oh, okay.
So if you want to make it more detailed, like I would rather you have one really big, really detailed map than just making a bunch of smaller ones like this.
Well, I mean, I can take what I have now and add on to it, like, because
Yeah.
if I select all layers and shrink it down, the trees that are cut off will expand out. This grass texture is completely tileable. Um, the water is tileable. The dirt is tileable. I work in tileable textures with what I do for school, so I'm used to working
Right.
with them.
Well, do what. I mean, this honestly, this is
Do
just
what
a
you want,
this
because a
is
pirate is
this
rich.
is a this is a charity project as far as I'm concerned. So do whatever your little heart desires.
Yay.
You missed a golden opportunity to do it. Do what you want with the pirates. I want to meet some pirates. Some nice
Is that what
pirates.
you want?
Some butt pirates.
That's actually one of the funny things. You remember how I mentioned the deck of many things?
Yep.
One of the cards is you get a ship.
Excuse me while I just
Huh.
go, you remember that flintlock rifle that I showed you that turns into a ship cannon?
Yes.
We meet any pirates, flintlock rifles had better be cannon.
Yeah, they're gonna be canon. Ha! Ha!
Ha
Got
ha.
'em.
It's
No,
awful.
because really, like you can't just have a pirate without having ship's cannons. And if you have ship's cannons, you have flintlocks.
Oh shit! All this archaeology I was doing, I didn't get any points because I'm maxed out. Fuck.
Doom 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 doom.
I've gotten lucky tonight. I've gotten 3 netherwing eggs.
Oh yeah,
Just in
what
the mines.
you're working on Netherwing? On Netherwing rep. How many Netherwings do you have? Just one, or are you working on a couple?
This is the only character I have it on.
Meanwhile, I'm exalted with the Netherwings on like 8 different characters for no reason whatsoever.
Well, you do it so you can get different colors of Netherwing. You only get one per thing.
No, you only get one free one. You can buy the rest.
You can?
Yeah, they fixed that.
They fixed that back in BC.
I didn't see it. Shit.
Yeah, no, that's been a thing for a damn long time. And I'm glad too, because I got really upset when they were like, yeah, about that. Wow, this map actually looks really cool with like plagued land for like the whole area around the crypt. Like instead of grass, plagued land. Like looks really,
Yep.
like that looks nice.
Yeah, I'm super disappointed that we don't have access to the blight. That was a really cool texture.
I'm running around using the boomerang.
I'm
The
fucking being the
best
best that I
item.
ever was.
What is your real test?
My bitch leveled up. I'm now a battle master and a menagerie.
Just wait till you get the your garrison and you get the level 3 pet thing in your garrison?
Well, that's the thing. I have level 3 garrison in everything except the pet menagerie,
You do know
because
they
I don't
nerfed it.
have level 25 pets.
No, they give you a free level 25 pet.
When? Where?
My free level
It's
25.
the new thing. If
Yeah.
you go to every level 100 you have can give you a free 25 pet. You go to the menagerie and it'll have a quest that sends you to your mines, and they found something in your mine that gives you a stone that instantly upgrades any pet to 25.
Wow, I need to go do that.
Yep, and if you have a mechanical, the mechanical Pandaren Dragonling, that by itself can defeat all three of the pet creatures.
I don't have one of those, and I don't know where to get one of those. Right now, what
Auction
I have,
house. It's really cheap.
my main party right now is I have a Iron Starlet, which I really like, so I'm leveling it.
And instantly bump it to 25.
Ooh, I should get Demolish instead. Oh, Demolish is a 50% hit chance. Yeah, fuck that. But I have an Iron Starlet. I'm leveling it. I'm in the middle of leveling it. It's level 11. But I have Little Tarkagosa, level 20, and a Panther Cub, 19.
Yeah, I'd pick a level 1 and just bump it to 25. And then at that point you can buy 25s.
What do I have that I would want to bump? Brilliant Cleary.
These lumps. What?
D's nuts. Ooh, I have a Dark Phoenix hatchling. Would that be good as a 20?
Yes, it is actually. I need to go get another one of those. I gave mine to a friend.
Oh, I have a Dread hatchling, Direhorn Runt.
Oh, you have the Dread Hatchling? Get on the Dread Raven, or summon your Dread Hatchling and then get on the Dread Raven. It's an Easter egg.
Is it?
Yes. Go look at
Alright,
it.
I'll do that when I get to Org.
It's
I also
up
have a
to you.
Fossilized Hatchling, Frigid Frostling, Gooey Shawling.
The Gooey Shawling's a decent pet, isn't it?
I also have 2 Little Blings for some reason. I also have Little Ragnaros. I paid for that one.
Also, yeah, that's not the one you paid for. He counts as a campfire to cook on.
Yep. Ooh, I have a Molten Corgi I could use. I never fucking leveled
Molten
this
Corgi
thing.
is my, he's the one I used.
Is he
He's
good?
adorable.
He's a decent, he's a good
I have
pet.
a Nether Fairy Dragon. Also, I
Oh,
have
man.
Nether Spawn, Spawn of Nether Spawn. Yeah, I have a bunch of lobies that I could boost up, I guess. Who would you guys recommend?
Alright,
Like,
here we
I'd
go.
say
I'm
a
going.
fairy dragon.
Here we go, updated creep.
Stinker. What other blues do I have? I wish I could organize them. Oh, filter. Filter by rarity.
I need to get another fairy dragon egg.
I have one.
I need
Be
to
jealous.
get one and name it after my sprite.
You mean have
After
it
my
be
little
Sprite Dart?
Oh yeah. But yeah, Nether
Well,
Fairy Dragon.
That's the only reason I said Sprite Dart is because that's what they're called, Sprite Darters.
Alright, so I'm gonna delete this for now. I can just replace it. This one's 6.3, dude.
What? Why is it 6.3?
It's 6.3, it says in Skype. Even if it was slightly smaller, that's still 1 megabyte over.
That's no worries. I'll save it as like something like that says 4.5 on my side. Alright. Where's my folder that I made for this shit?
What am I doing in Org again?
Alright, this one's
I am
You were
completely
pulling out
blanking.
your Dread Hatchling and getting on the Dread Raven.
No, I know I was going to do that, I
Yeah,
don't
that was
remember why I'm
4.3.
here. Yep, 4.3. I don't remember why I'm here. Why am I here? Okay, I have my 2 dreads and nothing happened.
No, you have the hatchling out, and then you get on the mount and watch the hatchling.
He's so cute. Alright, so...
It gets a heart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sees it as its mommy and runs and hides under its leg.
Well, it didn't do that, but I did get a heart.
Oh, it normally scampers up to the mama's leg and hides.
Nope. Why did I come here?
Where are you?
Alright, so since that one looks like an updated one, I'm gonna delete this old one and replace it.
Yeah, I think that's not bad for just on 40 minutes. And I can definitely expand
I'm
off
too
of
tired
that
to
map.
continue these today. I did my booterangs.
So wait, is 5
That's
megs
good.
the like maximum size the image can be?
Yeah, it won't upload if it's bigger than 5, if it's 5 megs or bigger. It
That's
just
gonna...
refuses to upload.
So
I guess
where's
I
our
could-
characters at right now?
I guess I could convert them to smart images and then save them out.
What you could do is you could cut it into pieces.
And then have you piece the map together?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, hey, if I play it smart with how I design the pieces, I could have you be able to organize them however you like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
like if I'm gonna have a path meet in the middle of like the top of the square or the middle of the bottom side and side.
Oh wow, look, this, when I put it on the map, it actually came in as a wow, that's pretty big already. Let's see what it looks like
Hold
blown
on.
up.
Yeah, no, I saved this one out as a JPEG with reduced quality, but up the image size, like up the image resolution.
Boom, look at that.
That
Yeah.
looks a lot better.
Yep. The
It gives us room to work with.
Yeah, the grass texture that I was using to overlay for the that is actually I really like how that turned out with the grid.
Yeah, the only thing I might say is the trees look a little weird on it, but everything else looks
I
good.
can just select the trees and drop the brightness on them. Like drop the contrast.
Yeah.
Which isn't any that's literally like.
Oh yeah, no, like I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I'm critiquing so you can do better.
Yeah.
God, I came here to Orgrimmar and oh right, I need to see the archaeology trainer.
And you wanted to check
Right.
the auction house for that pet that Nick mentioned.
Nah, I got plenty.
All right.
Profession. No, not mining. I'm literally gonna be the biggest asshole right now. I'm gonna queue for the specific dungeon, turn in the quests, and then leave. Because I'm at 89%. 2 quests is definitely gonna do it. By the way, I love how Logan drew all this. All the history.
What history?
What's with the 2 of the girl sprites over there?
Girl sprites?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, yeah, right there.
Oh, wow. Didn't know those were there. That was probably a result of lag. But they're gone now.
What's with the slad sprite over here?
What?
I'm fucking with you.
Jesus. Don't scare me like that.
It was Zlad all along.
Wow. But yeah, if you actually look at this map, you can see where the other parties are. our
Is
my
there
campaign.
one next to Boulder's Gate?
Yeah, the one in the Cloud Peaks is the one where I'm a warlock player.
So, I don't know much about this world, so whenever you guys mention towns, I'm just like, go with it. I have no clue what they're talking about.
Oh yeah, like here's the thing. I only know about the Sword Coast and Menzo Baranzan. Menzo is essentially the Baldur's Gate of the Underdark.
Yeah, Minza Baranzan is the capital of the Drow Undercity. Yes,
Right.
I know
But
about that lore because I've read the entire Drizzt Do'Urden series, where he was essentially part of the ruling house, broke free, went to the surface, started worshiping the Ranger Unicorn. I can't think of the. It's a ranger
well,
god, and the god's symbol is a unicorn. I can't remember the name.
Sylvanas.
Mikiel or something like that.
But yeah. So if you want, I can give you a brief history. In Luskin, way up at the top, you can see it's like that's where all that shit is.
Up by Icewind Dale. Oh, Icewind Dale, I know that. That's where a lot of my books take place. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
nerding out.
Yep. Well, Luskin is the last city to the north. Well, I guess there's Mirabar, but I'm talking about on the Sword Coast.
Okay, Luskin, I know what's happening there because the Battlehammer clan lives in the Spine of the World. Spine of the World Mountains.
Is that a clan of orcs?
That's a clan of dwarves.
Ah.
That are known.
Oh, they're in
Mithril
Hall.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mithril Hall is their ancestral home. In the story I'm reading, they were kicked out by a shadow dragon.
Ooh.
And the shadow dragon's actually taken control of Mithril Hall. And there's a whole story arc of them going back into Mithril Hall, finding it, and fighting the shadow dragon. And then Drizzt is like has a love interest with Illustriel of Silvery Moon.
It's not Silver Moon, it's Silvery Moon.
I said Silvery Moon.
Oh.
I heard the read.
Luskin is where the party started. They were in jail, and they broke out and tried to redeem themselves, and they promptly died. Everyone except Belger.
Yeah, of course.
Which party are we? Which number?
Party 3.
Ooh, you're party number 4 or 5.
So party 3 is probably the one we're fighting.
Party 3 is actually the Orland brothers. I consider you guys a completely new party from like the last couple because sure Belger is still there, but everyone else. You know?
Yeah, everyone else died.
I want to go to Mithril Hall. Just to have it. Or no, what I want to see if I would be accepted in Silvery Moon. Because it's supposed to be a city of full acceptance. It's how it's described in the books. And Lady Illustriel actually runs it.
Was.
Yeah, she runs the city to try to... It's supposed to be a bastion of hope for anyone trying to escape prejudice.
Oh. Good to know before you go there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a bastion of hope. Like, she personally takes a liking to Drizzt, so she sees him on a personal level, like, and actually brings him into the capital. He doesn't roam the streets much, but she personally accepted him, and ends up, like, where I'm at in the story, I had to stop because I finished the book and I haven't had money to buy the next one, is, there's actually a love interest for me.
Right.
She actually has created a locket that can guide her or anyone holding it to Drizzt.
Neat. Can't wait till that falls into enemy hands.
Right.
Well, it doesn't work unless it's an ally of his. She's actually a master enchantress. Unless it's her or someone she's given direct control of it to, it doesn't work.
Well, for example, Mirabor on my plane doesn't actually exist anymore. It got iced over, shall we say?
Mm-hmm.
Like Citadel Adbar you see up there near the Glimmerwood, and Sundabar actually sent troops to Brunor Battlehammer when he went to take back Mithril Hall. And because inside Mithril Hall, there was an infestation of deep gnomes that were worshipping the Shadow Dragon. So when they killed the Shadow Dragon, they still had to fight the deep gnomes, and they had an army go in and fight the deep gnomes back to take back over Mithril Hall, which is actually like one of the largest sources of mithril in existence.
Fitting name.
Yeah, clue's kind of in the name.
Like, they
that was
pump
my
out
joke.
so many goods through Mithril Hall, they have to funnel it through Silvery Moon, otherwise they'd get over encumbered. And the city would like clog up with too many weapons.
Did you get that second file?
Second file? Oh, you sent me something.
I dropped the contrast on the trees.
Oh, so this is version 3?
Yeah, version 3.0. Updated and
Oh,
re-optimized, so the textures should be the same size, but the trees should be a little bit less obnoxious.
There's not a city on here that I have on one of my maps for this area.
Alright, so I'm deleting that, and I'm uploading the new one.
There's Waterdeep.
It's not like super drastic because the trees are, well, fucking Final Fantasy trees, but still.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm okay with it as it was, because, again, charity, but... as much effort you want to put into it, please do.
I mean, unless you feel like donating a flaming enchant to my fist weapons.
Wow!
I vote he gets a disadvantage on the next roll for attempting to bribe the DM.
Nah.
Actually, you know what's funny is the DM for good role-playing, which I should have done this. I think I'll do it for next session, I'll just give it to you. If you do role-playing especially well, I'm allowed to reward that with something called Inspiration.
Dice, which gives us
Yeah.
a plus, I think it's depending on what you give us, 16
No,
or
it
10.
lets you... No, it lets you, get advantage on one roll. Any roll you want.
I thought it was, the way they've been doing it on Critical Role is an Inspiration die is a D8
No,
that
that's
you
two
roll
different.
and add.
That's two different inspiration. That's the bardic inspiration die.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
they've been giving. That's what Matt was giving people.
Yeah, no, that's from